It's just coffee. I swear it's only coffee. I swear it's only coffee.
With Tim Black.
In Georgia politics, the governor, Brian Kemp, signed a bill this week that outlined the Georgia General Assembly's subpoena powers. The Georgia Senate opened an investigation into you this year, alleging that a group you worked with improperly received government grants. You are, in one way, in some way, part of this group of people who are being targeted for their politics. What do you make of this?
Whoa. This guy just said she was targeted for her politics. Fam. I wonder. I think that deserves a BS detector, sir.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Stacey Abrams received a $2 billion contract for an organization that just appeared out of thin air. Some cockamamie scheme about replacing appliances in the hood. Yeah, something that Biden cooked up where he stashed the money over in Citibank or something. It's like really weird. It seemed underhanded and corrupt. Like there's no oversight over the money and how it was allocated. And it was like $20 billion in total that was kind of slid to the side as Biden exited stage left. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Stacey Abrams, our famous almost governor, got tangled up in a $2 billion Biden Bucks bonanza. They want to swap out grandma's gas stove and replace it with an energy efficient electric something doohickey. Echo Fancy Stacey's refrigerator program. Now look, first of all, $2 billion got handed to a nonprofit called Power for Communities, which is so new. Basically, it still got the new car smell in it. Yeah, in fact, before it got $2 billion from Joe Biden, there was only one other transaction on their books. That is a $100 transaction. Imagine that, fam. How many of you have your own organizations or corporations or any other business that you're starting? Imagine your corporation or your business or your organization had $100 in the bank. And the next time you checked your bank balance, it said $2 billion before you did anything. Yeah, so when this guy, what is his name? Allie, whatever, and when Allie says she was targeted because of her politics, first of all, that sounds crazy because there are a lot of Democrats. If you went around targeting Democrats, you'd be very busy. D.C. and Maryland, Virginia. I live in Maryland. I've worked in D.C. my whole life. The DMV, it's full of Democrats. So no, it was something else beside being a Democrat that got her. And I wouldn't call it targeted. I would call it investigated. And it was 2 billion reasons why she got investigated. Because $2 billion is a lot of money to buy people refrigerators.
I make of it that they are failing at their promises and they're looking at those of us who've managed to deliver for Americans and they're targeting us.
Man, cut the nonsense, Johnson. What are you talking about? They're targeting us because they're failing? No. A lot of people say that Stacey Abrams is so smart. I used to hear that. I remember hearing that from different people that work with her. Oh, she's amazing. Oh, I love her. She's just on the in crowd of the Democratic elite. You gotta love her or you won't have a job. I understand that. You won't get any more contracts. I understand that. You're a butt kisser. You want to be a part of that money machine. It's a lot of black folks that want to be a part of the money machine of the Democratic Party. And they're willing to do whatever it is, sacrifice everything, even they're young, for this. But Stacey Abrams has gone a bridge too far when she says the Republicans are losers. They have failed. And they want to go after us because we have delivered for the people. This sounds as cockamamie as George Bush saying, they hate us for our freedom. They hate us for our freedom. Meanwhile, you're bombing their kids into the Stone Age. You go, they hate us for our freedom. Meanwhile, you're staging coups. You're financing the moderate rebels. To dumb Americans, you're saying they hate us for our freedom. They hate us for our freedom. And what's worse about it is they're dummies that believe it. They believe when she says these things. That's why I had to correct her.
Accused of helping people register to vote, helping them turn out and vote, helping make certain that families that wanted to lower their energy cost got the equipment and the support they needed. So,
how many of those did y'all do? Yeah, Stacey, how many renovations did you get done with $2 billion? I'd like to know what was the round it up for me. Would 20 be too high? Yeah, it reminds me of Hillary Clinton with the Haiti contract. The Clinton Foundation had the Haiti contract. We're going to build all these houses, rebuild Haiti. You know how many houses they rebuilt in Haiti? 5. And they had billions and billions of dollars. That is the model. Say you're going to do good things, but never get quite around to it. And all the money goes to overhead and expenses and salaries. Now, I'm not saying that happened to Stacey, but I'm not saying it didn't because I don't know what happened to the money. Let's keep going, Stacey.
Essentially, they're mad at me for proving that democracy can deliver, and they would rather distract than actually do their jobs. This is an...
Do people be believing? Yeah, they do. They do. You do, don't they? People, we be doing everything. How could you say you do a lot if you have no power? I'm just saying, let's not pretend that the Democrats are in power and that are getting something done, that they're accomplishing these major things. They're not accomplishing anything. You know, I don't know where this comes from, man. Biden parked this cash at Citibank right before he dipped out. $20 billion in total, $2 billion for Stacey's posse. And Stacey doesn't know anything about Echo anything. It's sort of like Hunter. It reminds me of Hunter because Hunter got that contract with the Ukraine thing. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't know anything about Ukraine power or electricity, anything. But because Biden had negotiated the deal, he ended up with this lucrative position where he sat on this thing and he didn't do anything for the money. That's exactly what this sounds like. We call it a quid pro quo. We call it, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. An easier term for it would be scumbags. Corrupt scumbags. And like I said, I don't know how much money Stacey got or if she got anything. But that doesn't mean you ain't getting the hook up somewhere. Because it doesn't go on a straight line. You hire some people, you put some people on, they in turn, they get other people to hire you to do other things. Only a fool directly gets the money. Then you end up like that sister that worked for Facebook in their DEI program, who just was like, I'm just going to cut checks to myself. And for that, you go straight to jail. See, all these amateurs are that goofy, but they just cut checks directly to themselves. No, the smart corruptors, they cut checks for other people and had those other people then set up things and cut checks for them and other. So it goes, you know, it's the weave. It's the weave.
Administration that is being supported by a complicit Congress, and they are doing their level best to distract and destroy rather than to actually deliver. And I am one of the people they've targeted.
Why is it all of them say this like this? I wonder if the people that they've targeted, her. Look, this is what's happening, man. And I want all my sisters to pay attention. Look at her up here fending for self. Look at it. Look what's happening. All the black women that they set up, to take a fall, put a battery in their backs. What is it from? Fani Willis to what's the one down there in New York? AG Attorney General over there. What's her name? Scooby Snacks. What's her name? I don't know, man. I forget her name. Big Shirley over there doing her thing, and now Stacey Abrams. Next gonna be Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, it's gonna be Jasmine Crockett and Maxine Waters. So I'm saying, like, this is what happens. The only thing protecting Maxine Waters and Jasmine Crockett is they're actually in Congress. But these other folks, oh, man, they in trouble. See what I'm saying? Like, when they gonna realize that they don't have the complexion for the protection from the collection. In fact, because see, the Democrats love when they send black women to do their dirty work. They love them getting all loud and biting them out front. Go ahead, girl. You go. Go here and get him. Oh, she's so funny. She's got so much spirit. She's so spunky. Oh, she's brave. And then when the roosters come home to roost, everybody be like this. They start backing off. Then they stop answering their calls. Like, who's that calling you? Oh, nobody. I think it was Stacey. Yeah, see, that's what happens. That's what they do. And they say everyone wants to root for you when you're making a spectacle of yourself, when you're talking big, when you're thinking you're on top of the world. And then when it spins back around, they are on their own. And Stacey Abrams is now pretty much on her own.
Unfortunately, what that means is that rather than us being engaged in conversations and more importantly in the work of serving the people, we've got to focus some of our attention on fighting against scurrilous accusations that are grounded in nothing but bad faith and, I think, fear.
She didn't talk directly about the $2 billion that one time. All she did was deflect and talk about Orange Man bad. Yo, $2 billion is a lot of money to get a contract when you ain't done anything in that area. How many of y'all got $2 billion contracts in a field you've never been in before? In a brand new nonprofit that didn't exist before that contract was awarded. It's like, hey, Stacey need money. Stacey needs some money? Yeah, I can really use some money. Okay, go set up something, I got you. She runs and sets up something. Cool. You need to put something in your account to open your account. I got $100. Here's $100. Open your account. Here goes $2 billion. See ya. You know, now you can do that if you're Elon Musk or Bezos, Jeff Bezos, or, you know, Sam Bankman-Fried when he did that for Jasmine Crockett and the others, Democrats that he gave money to, even though it was stolen crypto money. You know, Bill Gates. You know, when you're one of these people, you can do that. But see, the problem is when Joe Biden did this, he didn't do it with his money. He did it with our money. Yeah, that's the problem. He did it with our money. And Ali's such a kiss ass to the Democrats, pretending to be a journalist. He asked her one time about money. He didn't even, like, there's been no follow-up question. There's been nothing. This is nothing. Just let her say the same word salad in response 3 times, 3 different ways. They scared of us. We're so good. We're such great people. We work so hard and get so much done. In their failures, they're attacking us because we're so great. It's so good for the people. And they want to stop us because we're so good for the people. That doesn't answer the question. You're being investigated on allegations. What about the allegations? Anyway, guys. Don't tell me Tim Black, oh, come on, Tim Black. She's a sister. No, she ain't. She look like a sister. She is an elite. She's an elite Democrat. And I am what? A Democrat hater. Thank you very much.
Because we keep coming pretty close to proving to everyone that their lies cannot stand.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Yeah, man, that's one of the worst segments I've seen in a long time. She just looked guiltier as she spoke. Every deflecting word that came out of her mouth made her look more guilty. I thought she was going to burst into flames at the end of that segment. Like, oh God, now that's a fire. Stacey Abrams' hair is on fire. Smell like somebody cooking ribs. Smell like pickles and ribs. Some reason I got a hankering for a pulled pork sandwich. Oh, that's Stacey on fire on TV. That's all it is. $2 billion is a lot of money for somebody to give you when you ain't done anything. You have no experience at all. The people want answers, not a $2 billion rumba. Now the DOJ sniffing around and the money's on ice. Guess we'll see if Stacey's fridge game holds up in court. All right. Yo, now, look, guys, hit the like button if you like that segment. I liked it.
Perfect. You made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you. Now, Google thinks this next video is going to be perfect for you. It's right up your alley. So click the next video, watch that with me, and let's keep this politics going. You're built for this.